along the inner membrane. This is the matrix of the mitochondria. And this is the cytoplasm of the cell. So you have proteins found on the inner membrane of the mitochondria that are going to utilize these electrons and turn them into ATP. So what happens first? So let's get our electrons. Remember, we had 12 of them, and they're going to be handed off down these proteins. Protons or hydrogen ions are pumped into the space down their concentration gradient. So they're moving down their concentration gradient. And these electrons are again then handed off downhill. So what I mean by that is that they're losing energy as they move down these proteins. So here they were higher energy than they are here. So we're losing energy. As they move down, we continue to pump in more protons into this inner membrane space. So we're collecting protons in here. And we continue to pass off electrons down these special proteins. We continue to pump in protons down its concentration gradient until we have a higher concentration of protons, and they want to get out. They want to get back out. So when these protons want to get back out, we have this specialized protein called ATP synthase. And this ATP synthase will spin. This ATP synthase will spin, and it works like a water wheel, pushing these protons out. Back out. So let's draw it like a water wheel, like you would see in a water mill, flowing, pushing water, the wheel being turned like if it was placed on a river. So here are our protons. Being pumped out. And every time a proton passes through this ATP synthase, it takes an ADP and a phosphate, and it turns it into an ATP. And remember what this extra phosphate was bonded to? Remember, it was stuck to a water. Okay? So who is going to be the final electron acceptor? So who's going to be this final electron acceptor? It actually is oxygen. Oxygen is the final electron acceptor, and you make ATP. Okay? So here is our oxygen and the electrons from the hydrogen ions bonded to, and what I want you to know is that oxygen is the final electron acceptor for you to make ATP. So know at least number 5 here, and what protein makes you do this? It's ATP synthase in the electron transport chain.